What's up, players? On the 13th of July, MDK announced his latest game, Infinite Lives. He also released a trailer of the game where there were several new locations like a bridge, a spaceship, and even the moon. It was basically a combo of Extra Lives and Super City, but in 3D and better. This was such a huge news that it got over 100,000 views on MDK's YouTube channel, and ever since then, he's been teasing us with some new features that would be in the game. So while we wait for the release date of this game, I came up with 10 cool features that should be in Infinite Lives. Since this is gonna be like Extra Lives 2D, it's supposed to take some of its features. One of them is having your own family. I mean, it only adds heat and drama to the game, which is gonna be a good thing if you ask me. Next, we have phones. This is a new idea I came up with that could excellently go well with even Hard Time 3 and Wrestling Empire. So we all know you could interact with other characters just by pressing on the T button. And when you do this, you're open to a lot of conversations to start. This idea can also apply when using the phones. Let's say you're in the middle of a fight and you need backup. Just by pressing on T, you're open to call a limited number of people. I mean, if you could receive calls, you should be able to make some.
Sorry, I think I dialed the wrong number. I was hoping to speak to Tetsuya Nato.
Now, MDK has teased us with a lot of new superpowers lately, and at this point you may even ask what's left to add in terms of superpowers, but that's where I come up with this brilliant idea of teleportation powers. Hear me out. The way I imagine it is not as you may think, as the teleportation will work at random. What I mean is that you don't get to decide where you teleport to, and as you teleport you lose a big part of your health, just so people don't overuse the superpower. At number 7, we have space. In the Infinite Lives trailer, one of the new locations was the moon. If we remember back in Super City 2D, the closest thing to space or the moon was the spaceship, and to get here you need to get on board this space rocket right here. I have a feeling that this would definitely apply to Infinite Lives. That is, if you want to go to the moon, you need to get on a spaceship. But here's why I bring in my new idea, where you can also fly to the moon, whether with a rocket backpack, your wings, or your superpower. Factions. Just like we have partners and managers in Wrestling Empire, Infinite Lives should have sidekicks or maybe teammates, even though it's just a game of heroes and villains. In Extra Lives 2D, the zombies are attracted to humans. This could most likely be the case in Infinite Lives, but wouldn't it be exciting if the zombies were more drawn to people with exposed wounds and bloodstains than just normal humans, you know? Now, the mutation system in Extra Lives 2D has always been die and you're turning. Even if you've never been around or been bitten by a zombie, the fact that you just died in the game most definitely means you'll be turning into a zombie. Here's my idea for a better mutation system. After you get bit, then you get sick, and while you're sick, you have this meter that shows how much time you have left before you're turning. The only way to escape turning is if you get an antidote or inject yourself with some. So far so good, right players? If you're still watching, then I really hope you've been entertained. And so please slice that like button and hit that subscribe, and the cherry on top would be if you turned on notifications. Thank you guys. At number 3, we have multiplayer. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much we need to pay MDK for him to do this. Multiplayer would go crazy in this type of game. Imagine playing a team match against your friends or just random people. I mean, if we can't have it in Wrestling Empire, then do it for Infinite Lives. Dual powers basically means having 2 superpowers, but the way I imagine is 1 superpower and 1 super ability. Just like if you have chest laser as your superpower, your super ability could be super strength, something like that, you know. I'm leaving you guys with number 1. So tell me, what cool feature would you like to see in Infinite Lives? I've also made a video where I highlighted 10 cool features that Wrestling Empire needs, so check that out.